Let me put it this way. It has been an action-packed week and just really glad that one project I want to show on the video for this week is something that I got to make for some friends that was just really an honor to get to do and a pleasure to get to do. And depending on how it all turned out at the family gift exchange, it may be a total hoot too. So maybe more on that later. I haven't gotten the report yet, but take a look here, and I'd love to know what your thoughts are and what you think about how it turned out, and if you have ideas for other similar projects. Thanks very much. I just come across an idea that is new to me. I'm sure it's not new, but just figured out something, especially when you're working with non-symmetrical objects. Like I had these jigs cut for like coasters and that kind of thing, and when I'm doing a square or a rectangle, I can just flip it to put a dedication on the back. But if I'm doing an Indiana map, or any state map for that matter, then you can't just flip it over inside the cutout. So it occurred to me to run a pattern, and it doesn't have to be exact. I mean, it doesn't have to be a very tight line or a totally clear line. Just has to be enough edges where I can get it set evenly, and then I know where the cutter is going to run, and I can set the piece and know that I'm putting it on the back where I want it. And here's what I found out. This setup works. That little pattern that I can, on paper, that I can use as a position marker really does work, as long as, grief, you have the right layer checked for cutting. Good grief. I don't know if I'm going to be able to clean this up or if I'm going to have to cut a whole new one to replace it. Doggone it. Overall, it was another really helpful lesson to kind of stumble across, and it's really going to help me quite a bit on future projects. What do you use Creality, or do you use Lightburn? What other things have you stumbled upon as a real useful, kind of handy bit of knowledge that makes the process go better or easier or more accurate in the final product? I'd love to know, because I'm really trying to learn, and my time for sitting watching training videos has been awfully limited. So any little tips would be great. And then beyond that, what's something recently you've stumbled across as a great little lesson, a bit of information that you're glad you picked up? At 61, I'm still learning. What are you learning? Hey, I'm blessed and grateful. That's what I know for sure. And I'm really glad that you took time to watch. Thank you. How did they turn out? Let's take a look. Here's what I made. And here's the general idea. So here is the finished product, and I may have mentioned this already. I needed to make 5, but a couple of them had little spots where the wood was a little uneven, so I made an extra one. And really curious what you might think of how they turned out. I enjoyed making these very much, and I think that they have some potential as well. I know for one thing that I learned to do something I'd never done before, and I didn't know that my computer had the applications, the programs on it for me to do some photo editing, and that was a great thing to get to learn. And then on top of that, the whole thing kind of came together pretty well, and I'm looking forward to hearing, like I said, how the gift exchange turned out. Well, anyway, it was great to get to work on this, and lot of stuff going on leading up to the Christmas holiday and New Year's, and I hope you're having a great time getting ready to celebrate uh, the blessings you've experienced over this year, and also the people that you get to enjoy and invest in and love on and encourage and support. And have a great week. In the meantime, I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks.